Hey Bible lovers, got a Bible comparison for you guys today. All of you single column reference fans, there's a lot of you guys out there. These are the verse by verse single column reference Bibles from Crossway, or the blocks are from Crossway. On the left, this is the 2008 U.S. printing of the single column reference Bible, and it's verse by verse. This is the same block. This is the Allan SCR1. It is a single column reference, but it is a Chinese printing. So I'm going to show the difference between those, and I already did that in one of their videos, but I also wanted to include, this is the Lego printing from 2012 of the new single column verse by verse. This is called the verse by verse. And this was what predated the current double column verse by verse that's Chinese printing. But this is Italian printed, Chinese printed, and U.S. printed. And I'm going to show you the same section of Scripture so you can see a portion of the ghosting to start with. So in the Italian printing from Lego, if you look in Matthew 21, right beyond the boundary of verse 5, you can see the backwards printing from the previous page, okay? So you can see where it says, Jesus foretells his death and a third time, okay? I don't know if you can see that clearly there. But that's in bold. It's as a heading, and so that's going to give you the most significant ghosting. So those are the only lines that I see on that section. Now, so the Legos is really good as far as the ghosting. It does have some ghosting. You can see some ghosting, but it's really good. Now to the Chinese printing, you can see not only Jesus foretells his death a third time, but you can see what's on the page underneath, not just the reverse of this page. You can see a lot more ghosting in the Chinese printing. It's just it's not great. And in the 08 printing, it's more like the Lego. So you can see that section right there. Jesus foretells his death a third time, but you don't really see all that you would see in the Chinese printing. So there's a big difference there. So as far as the U.S. printing versus the Italian, I would have to, just with my own naked eyes right here looking at it, I would have to kind of give the edge to the U.S. printing, but not by much. The 2012 Italian printing is exceptional. The 2008 U.S. printing is great as well. The Chinese not as great, but it's a little more portable than the 2008. So let me close these up, and we'll show you the size differences between these. So the 2008 U.S. printing is a monster. It is huge. It's a good deal thicker than the Allan SCR. It's hard to tell the differences there, but side by side, it's a good bit thicker than the Allan. But when you look at the Lego, they're the same size blocks. So you have a thinner paper in the Lego printing, and about the same thickness as the Allan block, or the Chinese printing. So you get the readability and the lack of ghosting in the Lego printing the same as you would in the bigger, much bigger 2008 U.S. printing, but you get the better portability with the Lego. So as a comparison, it just depends on if you're going to be carrying this Bible around, or not. So right now, as far as blocks go, of course, this is the far superior cover. This is a chant binding, Highland goat skin. It's beautiful. And I've considered replacing this block with the Lego block. The only problem is you can see that this block is curved and this block is not curved. It has a slight curve, but that would cause the spine of my binding to be flatter. I'm not sure if I want that or not, but it definitely would be an improvement on the readability and usability of it. So when we look at these two, I would give a slight edge on ghosting to the 08, but it's the Lego is a much more portable addition. It's just a much more portable Bible. Now height and width, they're about the same, as you can see, but the thickness and the weight is a big difference. So Lego, who prints this verse by verse, they make their own paper, and they do an exceptional job with their printings. Very well done printings, and the gilding, their gildings. Now this one's got a few marks on it, but the gilding is exceptional as well. So Lego gilding is much better than even the older U.S. and the Chinese printing. And this block was sprayed and gilded apart from the printer in China. So even the Allan gilding is a little bit less glossy than the Lego. You can see the Lego has a shine to it that's just it's not really comparable. Now the Allan has got, it's a red art gild, as you can see. It has a nice art gilding, so that kind of might dull some of the gold a little bit. Plus it's a curved block, so it's not going to be quite as a mirror finish as the Lego. But anyway, that's basically the best comparison I could give you. If you're fine with the weight, fine with the size difference, an 08 is what you want. If ghosting doesn't bother you and you're more concerned with a nice binding, this Bible will last much longer than either of these. Not because of the block, but because of the binding. This binding will last a lot longer. So if you're looking at longevity, then the Allan SCR will be your better bet. If you're looking for kind of the best of both worlds, readability and portability, then the Lego is hard to beat. Now, if you want to get a kind of a price comparison, this Bible is very expensive. The Allan SCR, they're hard to find. When you find one, they're usually in the $200s, maybe $300 price range for a mint condition one. The 08 is like this in this Cordovan portfolio, synthetic cover. They'll be in the 80s or more. If you found one in a calf skin, you're looking at over $200 for this one. Now, the Lego, they made the genuine leather like this, and they also made the burgundy True Tone. I believe those are the two bindings. There might be other True Tone options, but I know I've seen the burgundy True Tone editions, and they are much more affordable. So you would do yourself a favor to get the Lego printing, and you could spend the money and have it rebound, and you would have a quality binding with a more portable, better reading text. Kind of best of both worlds. So anyway, that's kind of my comparison of these three single column verse by verse Bibles. I love all three of them actually for their own their own reasons, but these are some of the best Bibles you'll find, because I don't think they're even producing the single column verse by verse right now. So if you have a chance to get one of these, I highly recommend you do so. Anyway, hopefully this video is helpful to kind of show you the differences between the single column verse by verse editions. And if you need any more information, leave it in the comments. I'll try to answer any questions I can. So anyway, be sure to check out my giveaway Bibles for this month. I'm giving away 2 Bibles. So be sure that you are a subscriber and you check out that video to find out how to be eligible. And anyway, hopefully that's helpful for you. And thank you for watching. God bless.